Good morning, students. Have you all first see the first video? What is the first lesson we studied on that day? The first lesson is function. What is function? Before that, what we studied about algorithm. What is algorithm? Algorithm is the step-by-step instruction given to the computer. The next one, what? Subroutine. What is subroutine? Is the building block of a computer program. Subroutine is also a small sections of code. So subroutine is also known as function. Next, what we studied? Parameters and argument. What are parameters and what are arguments? Parameters are the variables used in the function definition. Then what are arguments? Arguments are the values used to pass to a function. These are the two types of parameters and arguments. Then how many types of parameters are there? There are two parameters. What are the two types? First one, parameter without type. Then what is the second one? Parameter with type. Parameter without type means what? The variables used in the programs are not declared. So that is known as parameters without type. Parameters with type means the variables must be declared, whether it is integer or float or string. So that is known as parameter with type. Next we studied the syntax of the function. What is the syntax? Let rec fn a1 a2 up to an equal to k. Here let is the keyword, rec is the recursive function, fn is the function name, then rest of the a1 a2 up to an are the variables, then k is the function definition. Okay, so next we studied what is recursive function. What is recursive function? The function that call itself is known as recursive function. The function that call itself is known as recursive function. The next we studied about interface. What is interface? Interface is a set of action that an object can do. That is known as interface. The next one we studied implementation. What is implementation? Implementation carries out the instruction defined in the interface. Okay, these two are interface and implementation. The next we studied about pure function and impure function. What is pure function? Pure functions are the function which will give exact result. Pure functions are the function which will give exact result. But in impure function, the variables used inside the function may cause side effects. That means the variables will vary. So that is known as impure function. So we studied in first lesson algorithm, subroutine, functions, then parameters and arguments, then interface and implementation. The next one last, pure and impure function. Okay. Next, today let us start the second lesson, that is data abstraction. That is data abstraction. See, in this heading itself we can find what is data and what is abstraction. Do you know, can you remember what is data? What is data? Data is a collection of raw facts. What is data? Data is a collection of raw facts. So what is data? Data is a collection of raw facts. Then another one definition also we can say about data, as you are studying in C++. What is data? Data is a collection of raw fact that is about a person or place or some any other objects. About a person means his own biodata, like that. Object means the quantity of the object, like that, the weight of the object, size of the object, that one. Next, for an example, Ram is 15 years old. This is the example for data. What's the example? Ram is 15 years old. See here, the name mentioned was Ram. Ram is the name of one person. Then 15 years. 15 years means this is the age of this particular person. Ram is the name. So names and the age. The value of name is Ram. Value of age is 15 years. So Ram and 15 years is known as what? in this line are known as data. So these two, name and age, these are the field names. Age, name and age are the field names. Okay. Next, this is about data. The next we can see what is abstraction. What is about abstraction? See one example. Before that I am saying one example. See, when your parents come to pay the fees in our school, your parents can ask your fees details to the office. They will say the fees details. But your parents cannot ask the salary of the teachers. That is not your work. So, they will not, the office staffs will not say the salary of the teachers to your parents. They will say only the fees details of you. Okay, so some data they are hiding, some data they are giving. That is abstraction. See, for example, in a school, teachers are there, then students are there. See, these teachers, they have the name, they have the qualification, then they have salary. Okay, like that. Students also have the name. Then next, which class, which standard they are studying. The next, contact details. See, the teachers has the name, qualification and salary. Students have the name, standard and contact details. See, the students can see the data. Data means see their name and standard. But they cannot change the contact details. The contact details must be changed by the teachers. See here, the teachers can see the name and qualification. They can change the qualification also, but they cannot change the salary. The management can change the salary. This is only abstraction. See one more example. One more example, that is teachers' salary. See here three users are using this teacher's salary. Who and are means students, next teachers, next management. This is the example for what? Abstraction. This is the example for abstraction. See, teachers' salary. This was used by three of the users. Students, another one teachers, another one management. See, the students cannot view or see the teacher's salary. That means view and edit. These are the two functions between these two. View, here also view, edit. Here also view, edit. Here see, the students cannot view or edit the salary of the teachers. Then see, teachers can view their salaries. But view means what? They can see their salary, but they cannot edit their salary. See, next one, management. They can view their salary and they can edit the salary of the teachers. So, in three different ways the data are handled. First, students, here the data are hidden. Here the data are hidden. Here one data is hidden, other one is not hidden. Here both the data are not hidden. Okay, so the abstraction means the process of providing only the essentials and hiding the details is known as abstraction. What is abstraction? The process of providing the essentials and hiding the details is known as what? Abstraction. This one, abstraction. Okay. That is, this abstraction is handled by ADT. ADT. The expansion for ADT is abstract data type. Abstract data type. Abstract data type. What is the expansion for ADT? Abstract data type. It means set of values and set of operations. Abstract data type means set of values and set of operations. So what is ADT? ADT expansion for ADT is abstract data type. It means set of values and set of operations. Then what is abstraction? Abstraction is the process of providing the essential and hiding the details is known as abstraction. Can you understand? Then this abstraction provides modularity. Abstraction provides modularity. Modularity means splitting a program. Modularity means splitting a program. Splitting means what? Divided the program into several small modules, small sections. That is known as what? Modularity. This modularity provides the abstraction. It provides the abstraction. So can you understand? So abstraction. This abstraction provides the modularity. Modularity means splitting a program. Splitting a program means the program is divided into several small sections of code. Okay. Then next we are going to see, to facilitate this data abstraction, there are two types of functions. To facilitate the abstraction, there are two types of functions. That is two functions. That is first one, constructors. Second one, selectors. What are the two functions used to facilitate an abstraction? Constructors and selectors. These constructors you have studied in 11th standard, isn't it? In C++ language we have studied constructors. About constructors, what is constructor? What is constructor? Constructors are the function that build the abstract data type. Constructors are the functions that build the abstract data type. What is ADT? Abstract data type. Okay. Functions. What is constructor? Functions that build the abstract data type is known as construction. Okay. Construction. Normally construct means if we are going to build a home, house means we are saying we are constructing a house. That means we are going to write a program. That is constructor. You see, constructor. Next we are going to study selectors. Selectors are the function that retrieve information from the data. Selectors are the function that retrieves information from the data type. Retrieve information from the data type. See what is selectors? Functions that retrieve information from the data type. That means only getting the information. What information we need, that is what selector. To construct a program, we are using constructor. Okay, only constructor. For selector means what are the values, what are the variables we need, what are the data types we need, what are the information we need, that is selectors. Can you understand the functions? Constructor and selectors. One example, I am writing. See, one example. We have to make a city using constructor. City equal to make city. Then the city needs name, latitude and longitude. latitude and longitude. The direction where the city is, that the direction is the latitude and the longitude. See here, this is the, we are making the city. Here for making the city, we have to know the name of the city. Then we have to know the latitude of this city. Next one, we have to know the longitude of this city. So here we are making a city. So we are constructing a city. So which one from this? Which one is the constructor? Can you say which one is the constructor? Make city is the constructor. So make city is the constructor. So what are the three known as name, latitude and longitude are known as what? Yesterday we studied, first lesson we studied. What they are known as? Usually you can say variables. Here using function, variables are known as parameters. Parameters, otherwise it is variables. So name, latitude and longitude are the parameters. Here make city is the constructor, we constructor. Okay, the next example for selector. Example for selector. See the example for selector. Get name of city. Next, get latitude of city. The next one, get longitude of city. Okay. Have you heard about this? Have you seen this word get? Get means what? To gather the information. For what purpose we are using get? We have to gather the information. Here which information is gathered? The name of the city. So we can give the city name, Chennai. Like that. Okay. Then latitude. Get latitude. So the location will be viewed. The next longitude. So we will get the longitude. So this is known as what? This is known as selectors. Now have you understood constructor and selectors? Any doubt? Constructor means only constructing a program. That is constructor. Here in this example, make city is the constructor. Inside the parenthesis, three variables are given. These three variables are known as parameters. Okay. This is the city name. Next, get name. For selectors example, we have to gather the information, that is get name. Okay. Get name of city. So we will get the name. The next, here we need the latitude. Here we need the longitude. Okay. The next for this, I am writing one simple program. Okay. For this I am writing one simple program. See the program example. Double underscore constructor. Double underscore constructor. Then we are making a city, that is make city. The make city has two arguments, x comma y. X comma y. Then we are returning the arguments. Return x comma y. Okay. This is constructor. Then double underscore selectors. Double underscore selectors. Here we are giving x coordinate of point. Then we are returning the value, that is return point of 0. Okay. The next one, next selector. Selectors. Here y coordinate point colon return point simple example for constructor and selector. Can you identify which one is the constructor, which one is the selectors? See, why we are using underscore here? Can you say? In C++, we have studied the comment statement. Can you remember what are the comment statement? Double slash and slash star, otherwise star slash. This is the comment statement in C++. Okay, here in Python, the comment statement is double underscore. Double underscore is the comment statement. So, what is the purpose of comment statement? Simply giving comment about the following program. This line will not be executed. This line will not be executed because it is a comment statement. So, this is only comment statement. See, next, this one, making the city, making a city. So, this is a constructor. Making a city, this is the constructor. Here, how many parameters are there? 2 parameters. What are they? X and Y. Then, return means, first lesson we saw, what is return statement? To give the output, otherwise to produce the output. So, we will get the value of X and Y. The next one, double underscore selectors. So, same as here, this is also a what line? What statement? Comment statement. So, selectors, this is also comment statement. See next, what is X, CORD, X coordinate? X coordinate and Y coordinate. First we have to find out the X coordinate value. Next we have to find out the Y coordinate value. So X coordinate of point. Here how it is written, how the output is produced. Return point of 0. Return point of 0. So it will give the value of selector. It will here it gives the value of selector. Same as here Y coordinate. This is the command line. Here it gives the value of selector first point. So this is known as selector and this is known as constructor. This is a simple example for constructors and selectors. Can you understand? See, the next we are going to study about representation of abstract data type using rational numbers. Representation of abstract data type using rational numbers. See here, what type of data is used means concrete data. What type of data? Concrete data. See, concrete data means only the functions used in the definition. The functions used in the particular program is known as concrete data type. Okay. For example, one example I am saying 8 by 3. This is a rational number. Then 19 by 23. This is also a rational number. See what is this? This is which part? This is which part? So numerator by denominator. Numerator by denominator. So which one in this line, which is the numerator and which is the denominator? Which are the parts? 8 and 19 are the numerators. Then denominator 3 and 23 are the denominator. Okay, 8 and 19 are the numerator and 3 and 23 is the denominator. From this, we can using, already I told, concrete data means using functions in a program. That is the concrete data. Okay. So here see one example, one program, double underscore constructor. Double underscore constructor. Then we are using a function. The function name was rational. Rational. So here two values we are giving, numerator and denominator. Then next selector. Selector. Here numerator of x, denominator of y. Okay. Here which one is the constructor? Double underscore. This one is the constructor. Here we have made a constructor known as rational. The rational consists of two arguments, that is two parameters, that is n and d. n is for numerator and d is for denominator. The next one what? Selector. Selector means numerator. Here the returns the numerator value. Returns this numerator of x returns the numerator value. Here, then denominator of y, it returns the denominator. Denominator value. Okay, so here we are using function. This function is known as what? Concrete data type. Concrete data type. These are about the data abstraction. These are about the data abstraction. Next, we are going to study about list and tuples. List and tuples is an important in Python programming language. List and tuple. Next, we are going to study list. List and tuples. Do you know what is list and what is tuple? Can you say what is list and what is tuple? List means, see, list is constructed by placing expression within square bracket separated by comma. List is constructed by placing expression within square bracket separated by commas. Okay, square bracket means which one is the square bracket? And can you say? See, three brackets I have written. From this, which one is the square bracket? This one is the square bracket. Okay, this is square bracket. This one is curly braces. This one is parenthesis. Can you understand? So, the list is separated by comma and enclosed within square bracket. For example, one example I am saying, square bracket 1 comma 2 comma 3. So this part is, this one is known as what? List. See, any number of values we can give inside a list. Then one more thing, within a list another list can be placed. Okay, for that also I am giving example. See, 10 comma 20. Here how many values? 2 values. Here 3 values. Number of values you can give. The next 10, 23, 30, 4, 5, 60, 70. This is also an example for list. Say a list. Here one list is started and another list here it is ended. Then inside one list another list is used. Yeah, this one. So list inside. These are the examples of list. Okay. So what is list? List is constructed by placing expressions within square bracket separated by commas. Okay. The next one is this list is the elements of list can be accessed in two ways. The elements of list can be accessed in two ways. The one is multiple assignment. The next one is by element selection operator. Element selection operator. See, the list is accessed in two ways. What is the first one? Multiple assignment. The next one by element selection operator. In these two ways the list is accessed. Then example, for first one I am saying the example for list multiple assignment. Okay, the first example is LST. LST is the variables I have used for list. Then assignment operator colon equal to then within parenthesis the square within square bracket we have to write 10 comma 20. So in a list within square bracket two values are separated by comma. This is example. Then see, so x comma y colon equal to 10 comma 20. So x comma y equal to 10 comma 20. So that what is the value of x? 10 is the value of x. Then what is the value of y? 20. Okay, the value of x is 10 and the value of y is 20. This is what assignment? Multiple assignment. This is multiple assignment. Okay, can you understand this one? The next example for by element selection operator. By element selection operator. See, by element selection operator is LST square bracket 0 first value. Then LST for 1 second value. This is by element selection. So this is within square bracket you have written 0. This is the index value. Here 1 is the index value. In C++ arrays we have studied about the index value. The index value starts from 0. Okay, that one. This is the index value 0 and 1. Then this can be written as LST square bracket inside 0 comma 10 then comma 1 comma 20. See, this element selection operator can be written as LST 0 comma 10 comma 1 comma 20. See, what is 0? Index value. What is 10? Value. Only value. This 1 also index value or index position. Index position. Here also index value or index position. 20 is the value. 20 is the value. So here see, by element selection operator, example written LST of 0 first value, LST of 1 second value. This is the index value. When index value we are given 2 means then third value will come. Okay. So here LST of 0 comma 10, 1 comma 20. Here 0 is the index value or index position. 10 is the value. Here 1 is the index position or index value. 20 is the value. Can you understand about list? So any way of bundling two values together into one can be considered as pair. Any way of bundling two values together. See, this is one set of value for index position 0. This is another set of value for index position 1. These two sets of values are together. Set together in one. Together in one. So this is known as pair. This is known as what? Pair. Can you understand? Set of, otherwise any way of bundling two values in together in a set or in one set, that can be considered as pair. So list is also known as pair. List is also known as pair. Can you understand the list, about list? So what is list? List is constructed by placing expression within square bracket separated by commas. Example, what is, can you say? Not only 10 and 20, any value, 100, 150, 130. This is also an example for list. 3 parameters are there, 3 values are there. Okay. Now, next, this list can be accessed in 2 ways. What are the 2 ways? Multiple assignment and by element selection operator. This is the example. In this element selection operator, 2 sets of values are together set into one. So that is known as what? Pair. Can you understand about this list? The next we can see about tuples. Next one, we can see what is tuples. Okay, same as list, only slight difference in tuple. Tuple is a comma-separated sequence of values surrounded within parentheses. Parenthesis means which one is the parenthesis? This bracket is known as the parenthesis. This one is what? Parenthesis. Can you understand? So, list tuple means a tuple is a comma separated sequence of values surrounded with parentheses. Okay. So here, so tuple is also similar to list. Tuple is also similar to list. Similar to list. But there is one difference. There is one difference. That difference is the tuple. The tuple, we cannot change the elements. In tuple, we cannot change the elements. If one time we given the elements means we cannot change. But in list, we can change the elements. What is the difference? What difference between list and tuple? Here list, we can change the elements. We can change the elements. Here in tuple, we cannot elements. This is the only difference. Only one difference is there. That is, a list we can change the elements, but tuple we cannot change the elements. See, example for tuple, the color. Example for tuple. See, color. C-O-L-O-U-R. Color equal to. See, tuples must be surrounded by parentheses. So, parentheses. I am writing here 2 or 3 colors. So, the R is red, comma, blue, comma, green. Okay. The tuple must be surrounded by parentheses and separated by commas. Each values must be separated by commas. Here why I have written this code single quote because RED, this is a string. Blue, this word is a string. Green, this word is a string. So we have written as inside the single quote. The string must be written inside the single quote or double quote. This is the example for tuple. See, one time I have given the elements, the values red, blue and green. I cannot change the elements. But in list, 10, 20, 30. If you don't need of this 20 means we can change the value. Okay, this is the only difference between list and tuple. List and tuple. Okay. Now, next part is data abstraction in structure. So, have you understand about tuples? Tuples means a tuple is a comma separated sequence of values surrounded with parentheses. Okay. Now, what is the difference between list and tuple? List means we cannot say what is the difference between list and tuple. List means we can change the elements. But tuple, once we have given the elements, we cannot change the elements. This is the difference. So, in list we can change the elements. In tuple we cannot change the elements. See, so next we are going to study about data abstraction in structure. Data abstraction in structure. See, in this structure means already in C++ we have studied about structure. C language, the structure is there. Structure, for the structure, the keyword is struct. Struct. Then curly braces, here set of data types, then here curly braces will close. Okay, here this struct is the keyword. Here inside this curly braces will be a block of data types will be. In the structure, the data types are kept together. In the structure, the data types are kept together. Likewise, in abstraction, data abstraction, the structure is used. How the abstraction, data abstraction used in this structure? For that one example. First example, person. Then after that you are creation. The next, for a person there will be many data, name, age, qualification, address, first name, last name, like that many details will be there for a person. So these all are given inside a structure. Okay. Then after creation we have to give the field names. What are the information we need? We have to give name, first name, then last name, then ID number, then email. Like this, many values will be there. See, the person is name of the class. Person means name of the class. Class means what? Class is a program. Each and every program is known as the class. It consists of the full details. It consists of full details about the program. Full details about the program, that is person. The next one, creation. Function of the data type. Creation is the function of the data type. Creation is the function of the data type. Next is see, first name, last name, ID number, email. There are 4 variables are given. These 4 are known as variables. This is the structure used in the data abstraction. The structure used in the data abstraction. How? Person, creation, then all the how many variables we need, all the variables must be given here. So, person means name of the class. There class is a program. Each and every program is a class. So, a class program must consist of full Details, many details we need. So that is class. Then next one, creation. Creation, this is a function name. Here, this is a function without parameters. Inside this parameters also we can give. Okay. So function of data type, that is creation. The next 4 variables are given. What are the 4 variables given? First name, last name, ID number, email. These are the 4 variables. So this is data abstraction in structure. Okay. Then this can be written as a program. This can be written as a program. How we can see? Means a small program, data abstraction using structure, that is class, then person, colon, then creation. The next, first name. First name, colon, equal to, this double quotes must be given. The next one, last name, colon, equal to double quotes. The next, ID, colon, equal to double quotes. Then email, colon, equal to double quotes. Okay. See here, what is the class name? Person. This is a program. Each and every program is a class. This person is the class name. Person is the class name. Here, what is used here? Creation means this is a function. This is the function. The next one, first name. Here, we have to set the name of the first person. Then here, we have to set the name of the first, not first person, first name. Here, we have to set the last name. Here ID means we are giving the ID value. Email means we have to give the email address. Can you understand? This is a simple program of data abstraction in structure. How you will write? It must be started with class. Class is the keyword. This is the keyword. Class is the keyword. So, what is the name of this class? Person. The name of this class is person. Then after that, what is created here? One function name is created known as creation. Okay. The function names must start and end with this parenthesis. Okay. Next, what we are given? The first name. So, it sets the first name. We can input the value of the first name. Then for last name, we can give the last name. Then here we can give the ID number. Here we can give the email address. Okay. Now next one thing, this person. Person means here class person. It will create an object. It will create an object. This statements create an object. How it will create an object means like this. P1 equal to colon equal to person. So in this line, which is the object? P1 is the object. P1 is the object. Can you understand? Then for first name, we can give the name inside the double quotes. Okay, Ram, like that we can give that name. Then last name, Ram, Kumar. We can give the last name. The next ID. ID means we can give one ID number. Okay. Then email address. We can give the email address here. Okay. Any one email address. Computer science. Next at gmail.com. Like that one address we can give. Okay. So this person is referred to as a class or a type. This person is referred to as a class or a type. Okay. Well, P1 is the object. This is the class instance. P1 is the object. This P1 is known as object. P1 is known as what? Object. Okay, can you understand about this class, person, this data abstraction in structure? Once more I am saying how the abstraction is used in this structure. This is example enough. See this example, we are using class. Class means every program in Python or in a C++ that is a class. So class is the keyword. Then after the class we have to give the class name. For this class we are giving one name. That name is known as person. See now 12th standard we are studying. 12th standard. They will give one name to our class. 11th standard, 10th standard. Like that in school they are giving many names to each class. A division, B division, like that. Like this, here we are giving a class name known as person. Okay, so this person is a class of or a type. This is a class or a type. The next what we are using? Creation. Creation is the function used in this program. Okay. Then next here 4 variables are used. The first variable is the first name. Second one last name, then ID, then email. Whatever we need, we can give. I have given 4. Okay. So before that, the person creates an object known as P1. The person creates an object known as P1. So after when we give the value like this, we can give first name colon equal to, within the quotation we have to write Ram. Then last name colon equal to, within the quotation we have to write Kumar. Any value, what values we need, we can do. Then ID colon equal to 1, 2, 3, any ID number. Then email address we can do. This is the data abstraction in structure. Okay. So a class is a bundled data and the functions that work on the data. Classes bundle the data and functions work on the data. Okay, that is structure. Classes bundled the data. Class, what is the function of class? It bundles the data and functions. What? This one class. Class bundles the data and the functions work on that data. Functions. Work on that data. From this data abstraction in structure, what we can study means class bundles the data. That means it bounds the data together. Together means here see from class bounded all the variables together. Otherwise in C++ how we will bound the variables? One by one we will give the variables. One by one we will declare the variables. Okay. Here but the structure not like that. It bundles the data, all the data. Here bundles the data. Then functions work on that data. Functions work on that data. Okay. Here function is working here. Okay, this is about the data abstraction in structure. Okay, today, so can you understand this? This is like the second lesson. Can you understand? Today we studied about abstraction. Next one and all. Today we studied about data, then abstraction, then abstract data type, abstract data type. The next what? Next what we have studied? Then two functions. What are the two functions? This is abstract data type. Constructors, then constructors and selectors. The next modularity, modularity. The next representation of abstract data type using rational numbers. Okay, rational numbers, that is concrete data type. Concrete data type. Then next one, important topic we have studied what? List, tuples, then pair. List, tuples and pair. Then at last we studied how data abstraction is used in structure. Can you understand? So today we have studied about data, then abstraction, then abstract data type, that is ADT. What is the expansion for ADT? Abstract data type. The next one, constructors and selectors, then modularity, then concrete data type, then list, tuples and pair. Okay, so far we studied about this. So what is data? Data means what? First, once again we can recall the portion. Data means what? Data is a collection of raw facts. Data is the collection of raw facts. Then data is also about fact about people, person or some entities. Entities means object. Data is also a fact about people or places or some other entities or objects. Okay. Then we have studied about abstraction. In abstraction, what is the important thing? Normally abstraction means some data are hidden and some data are essential. Okay. Hidden means if you want to hide the data, if you are going to hide the data means how we are implementing the process. That is the abstraction. How we are implementing the process. That is the abstraction. Okay. For that we are using abstract data type ADT. What is abstract data type? It is a set of values and set of operations. Set of values and set of operations. That is abstract data type. Then this abstraction provides what? Modularity. Abstraction provides modularity. Modularity means what? Splitting a program. Splitting a program means the program is divided into several small modules. Small modules means small sections. Okay. Then next we studied two functions. What are the two functions to access abstract data type? That is constructor and selector. This is the two functions to access ADT. Okay, constructor and selector. What is constructor and what is selector? Constructor means constructor are the functions that build the abstract data type. That is constructor. Then selectors means selectors are the function that retrieve information from the data type. Selectors are the function that retrieve information from the data type. Constructor means only constructing a program. Selector means what are the informations you want to gather. What are the informations we need to gather. That is what selector. Okay. Now for constructor, like this, for example, make city name, comma latitude, comma longitude, like that. So make city, this is the constructor. Okay, selector means you have to gather the information. So get name of city. This is one. The next one, get latitude of city. Next, get longitude of city. So this is what? Selector. This one, constructor. These three are known as what? Selectors. Can you understand about constructor and The next one. So constructor means constructing a program. Selectors means information, gathering information. The next these are about what representation of abstract data and using relational numbers. Rational numbers. That means concrete data type. Here, concrete data type. CDT. Concrete data type. CDT. Concrete data type. Here, see numerator and denominator. Okay, two values we have given, that is numerator and denominator. Then next we studied about list and tuples. Next one, list and tuple. So what is list and what is tuple? List means what? List is constructed by placing expression within square brackets separated by commas. Okay. For example for list what? 10, 20. Okay. The next one we studied tuples. Tuples means what? A tuple is a comma separated sequence of values surrounded with parentheses. Okay. That is tuple. The last one, pair. That means any way of bundling two values together into a set, that is known as pair. Okay. This all the topics we have studied. You study well and make it easy. Any doubt means you can ask me. Okay, thank you.